Hello, this is a Shop Goodwill unboxing. This is the 40+ pound box that I'm still going through. I've already gone through this first lot, and I have this one to go through, and this one, and I'm working on this one right here. And this is what I pulled out so far from that one bag. Most of it's just costume, a lot of crafting type of jewelry. So hopefully I get something good out of this. Okay, let me just okay. The first thing, this looks handmade. Handcrafted, maybe. And let me just look under the loop, and someone scratched it. Someone thought it was something special, and they scratched it all up. So I think this is something I will put in a crafting lot for someone else. Looks like someone made this. It's handmade. It has been damaged from scratching. That's why I don't like to scratch jewelry. I should have brought out a magnet to test, but I typically won't scratch things if they're not marked, because that right there just damages the piece. It's copper underneath, so it's a metal tone over copper, and it does look like it's handcrafted. Someone put a bunch of beads on here. See if I can get a good close-up or not. There we go, just maybe some natural stones, like that one's not, that's a rhinestone. And that's just a glass bead, so someone made this. And that will go into the refurbishing lot. Okay, here's an earring. See if I find its match. However, I do need seashells, so this will go into my, whoops, this will go into my lot. This looks familiar, so I think it may have come out of this, excuse me, it may have come out of this one right here. Part of the half already went through, but I do have the match for this one. I think these are really cute. I'm gonna build a teen lot for younger people, and something like this would be perfect. It's plastic, very lightweight, it's clean, it's nice. So that'll be $1 if I find it. Put it in a big lot, maybe 50 cents. The kids fashion, because it'll be lower quality jewelry probably for that lot. It's maybe 50 cents. Something like this. I am just going to put this into, all the stretchies are going to go into my crafting lot. I don't like them, so I don't think they last, and someone else can make something beautiful, maybe meant to last. All right, I found the other earring, so perfect. However, I'm going to keep them for the shells. And these are nice. These look like abalone. That green, it's pretty. Yeah, these are mine. Okay. This one is made of some type of cloth, and it looks like it's stamped with some gold paint maybe. So someone made that. That'll go into my crafting. This will be, even if I find the match, because someone could refurbish it, and I just don't think it's worth $1. Here's the other one. I don't even think it's worth 50 cents. So stuff like that will go into where someone could refurbish the jewelry, or they could wear it for themselves, get some affordable jewelry, or they could use this for some type of project. So, crafting. This is a low, in my opinion, a low-end costume jewelry. It does have a nice closure. Is it broken? Or is that the way it's supposed to be? Let me see. But this is just low quality, just, I think something's supposed to go in there. It's missing a part. So this is crafting. It's a little bracelet. Let's see, how's that open? Maybe this is just meant to be small. This will go, oh, it's one of these. It opens up. This is gonna go in my teen lot. Got some charms. Let me see if I should move this out or stretchy, love, craft. Ooh, this is handmade. Someone made this. It's really cute. If I find the match, and because it's handmade, this will go into my teen lot. It's really cute. So let's see if I find the match. I have the match to this one. So this will go into my teen lot. Oh, it's got the rubber on it, so it's never been worn. Look, it just tangles right on itself. There we go. Someone made this. Is that dirt? If there's any damages like that, this will go into crafting because it's so obvious. Let me look, see if that's damaged already. I would say that's damaged. This is a metal. I thought it was plastic, but it is actually metal, and it looks like a little rust spot. See? So this would be good for refurbishing. I don't want to fix anything like that. I'm not interested in doing things like that, but this will go into the crafting, and I do have the other one. So if someone wants to craft this, refurbish it, perfect. Okay, here's a cloisonne bracelet. It's really nice. It's all the way around too. So let me just take a look under my loop. Yeah, it's really nicely made. Here, let me show you, I guess. See? It's nice. And it's all the way around too. See? So it's all the way around. This will go into my fashion lot. This is nice enough to go into the fashion lot. It's really nice, perfect. Already can tell this is junk. Junk. Low-end costume. I will put it in the crafting lot. There's some beads. So, yeah. This is metal. These are metal. So anyway, yeah. Okay. I just think these are so low quality. This is made of wood and it's painted. But I think if I do find matches to stuff like this will go into my crafting. Someone could redo something with that. I think this is an earring, maybe. This feels fake. So that'll go in crafting. Has a name tag. And it says Loft. So since it has a name on it, I'll see if it's I may have to lay this one down to detangle. Let me see if I can lower my camera. There we go, perfect. So this is a Loft. If this one turns out to be clean and decent, oh, it has, what is that? Okay. Oh, I could give this, I may gift this to somebody. I may gift this. Some of this stuff I can gift to people. So this one, I mean, it's just, this is just costume. She's not gonna want this. All right. My stepdaughter, but she's older. So this will just go into the teen lot. Yeah, this will go into a teen lot since it has a name on it. And this looks like a layered, dainty layered necklace. So, and those are really in style. This is really tiny. Okay, I don't know if I can. Does it have an extension on this? How does this work? Okay, so it's by Loft. It's a clothing store. Got like a little maybe piece of plastic or glass to make it look fancy. And it does have an extension. Otherwise it's very short, which is fine for those layered looks. And it does have an extension to make it longer. So yeah, this will go for $1 into my teen lot. Okay, this little plastic crafting. This earring here is all beat up and worn. I don't even know if it would be considered good for crafting, but maybe someone, let me just make sure it doesn't have sterling on it. It has something, it says Italy, and let me see if I can get this up. I'm really gonna work on practicing this. I wonder if that's a distraction. Let's see. It does say Italy on it, and it's dirty, so I can't see if this is sterling. But it's worn, so this is just, it could be sterling. To me, it doesn't look like sterling. Okay, I can put that aside into a fine metals. And if so, then I can do scrapping lots and just, if it's broken, and no one's gonna want a broken piece of jewelry, so I can go to scrapping. These look all glued in. It is really pretty. It's made to look really old. So, I think because it's glued in, this will go in my fashion lot if I find the match. Stretchy craft. Okay, I can tell this is going to be a big crafting pile here. Okay. Let me just, oops. Okay. Silver tone bracelet. As long as it's clean, I will put this in one of my fashion lots. No, look, it's all scratched. It's just, see that damage? So this will have to go into my crafting refurbishing lot if someone wants to restore this. But to me, this is worth 10 cents. It's damaged. It's just damaged piece of jewelry. Not that it can't be worn. It's okay to wear pieces that have some damages on it. But I'm not gonna sell something like this for a profit because it's damaged. But if someone wants to buy something like this, if you buy one of my crafting lots, I'm probably gonna sell them on eBay though. This is affordable jewelry. No one's really gonna notice any type of damage. But I'm not gonna sell it as something because it is damaged. And I don't want to sell a bunch of junk. I don't want to sell it in a fashion lot because someone may be expecting some nicer jewelry and then it's all damaged, and I wouldn't be happy with that. So I'm not gonna bother with. I'll be happy if I get my money back or part of my money. I'll be happy with that. All right, this is low costume jewelry. It's not nice enough to put into my teen fashion. Maybe a teen would want this. Not sure. Or this will go into my crafting lot. Okay, here's a nice earring. I don't think it's sterling, so this is gonna go. It's metal. This would be great for crafting. Whoops. This one here. Just low costume crafting. Another one of these crafting. Is that a seashell? If this is a seashell, I'll scrap that, but this is just low-end costume. Okay, here's a little charm bracelet. Let me see if I see a hallmark. I'm not seeing anything. It reminds me of just cheap. This is gonna, it just feels cheap to me, so this is gonna go crafting. Look cute, but I don't want to sell it in my fashion lot, so this is crafting. Another little stretchy crafting. Okay. Let me just try to get something good out of here. Just see. Okay, this may be nothing, but let me check. Let me see if there's any hallmarks. It's dirty, 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 and gosh, it does look like sterling, but I'm not seeing a hallmark on it. But maybe I need to look closer at this one. So it's really, really dirty. So I don't see anything, and it's filthy, but I'll check. If it's sterling, if I find the pair and it cleans up nice, it'll go into my fashion lot. If it's just junk, it'll go in craft. Oh, I found the other one. Nice, perfect. Well, these would be really cute in a kid's fashion lot. Yeah, they're nice. Make sure they're clean. They both have backing, so yeah, this is perfect. Found the other pair, or I found the other match. All right, this is going to go, I don't know, maybe a teen would like this. It's kind of cute. I may put this in my teen lot because these are some fun. This might be something fun, maybe, if it's not too young or whatever. I think this one's really cute. This would be something that I would buy my daughter when she was younger to wear. She likes stuff like that. So maybe that'll go in my, this one, if I find the match, I'll put that in my fashion kid. Oh, look, this must go. It might go. Maybe not. But look, it's a little mushroom. That's cute. If this fell off of something, but this will go into the crafting because it's just a loose bead. Another crafting one. I know I found, where's it at? I thought, here it is, perfect. I'll wipe them down. Maybe I'll use a little roller to clean them up because this is a fabric. And this will go into my crafting lot. Okay, let me see if this is anything. I saw nothing. Nope. Thought I saw a tag. Okay. Big, large lobster clasp. This metal here looks sterling, or silver, not sterling, but it's silver color. And someone put the extension on. Someone put that on, added that. So it's been added on. I'll have to look over it. Maybe if it's clean, if it's got any damage, it'll go into crafting. But if it's nice enough to go in my fashion lot, then I'll do that. This looks like glass. Another earrings. Ooh, I have this other one. Okay, let me set that aside. This is something nice. Okay, well, may or may not be in my fashion lot, but I just found this earring and I have the other one. And this is marked sterling. It's an opal. Oh, not opal. A pearl. And I'll have to look to see if let me see. It's hard to see. Where's it at? I don't see it now. Okay, so this is sterling, And this one has a nice hallmark on this one. Let me see if I can find it. The sterling hallmark, and see the beautiful pattern. This one's really pretty. It's got a big hallmark of 925, and it's got flowers. Reminds me of Art Nouveau. It's really beautiful. It is a real pearl. And I don't know, they're really tiny. I don't know if I would wear something like this. I like this style of the bead, but I don't really like it as an earring for myself. So we'll see. That'll just go into a sterling lot. Okay, here's a fashion tassel earring. If I find the other pair, maybe into my kids' fashion. Here's a little earring, just cheap, low-end costume. Okay. Oh, here's a little heart. This is cute. As long as it's not missing anything. These are all glued in. Black rhinestones, got a black heart. This I will put into my, I don't know if there's any markings on the inside, but this will go into my teen fashion. Maybe I'll find a necklace to go with it, because it's really nice. Sparkles. I don't think those are marcasites. They're made to look like marcasites, and they're not marcasites. These are rhinestones, but made to look like marcasite. It's really nice. That'll go into my teen fashion. Here's a potential earring that could be sterling. Let me look. See if I see any hallmarks. Anything obvious? I don't see anything. So if I can get these cleaned up to shine nice, I'll put this in my, they're nice enough to go into the fashion lot. But I have to make sure there's no damage. So we'll see. This looks like junk. Let's see what, oops, something fell to the ground. Okay, well, oh, let me get that one. Okay. Because I have the other one. I do have the other one. This is like some enameling. It has to be polished up, but it does give me the vibe of the 80s hoop, so that may go in my fashion, one of my fashion lots. Okay, here's another heart. Low, just cheap. Not nice enough to go into a fashion lot, so I'll be scrap or crafting. Big hoop. I'll match these all up, and these will go into, they're just really low quality. So these will go into refurbishing lot. That looks, you know what, let me just look for something good. I'm gonna try to keep my videos, oh my gosh, I thought, this thing came rolling out, looked like a spider for a second. All right. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, these look all glued in, so I'll check to make sure that nothing's missing. And this one could potentially go into my fashion lot. And let me look for something good. Oh, I did find something like this already. So that'll go fashion. Oh, I think it was the bag before. This came as a dangle earring with, I think, 2 other pieces. I really like these a lot. They're dirty, but I'm gonna see if I can find that. I'll put that in my fashion lot. This earring here, it kind of looks like it's pewter, but I'll have to clean it up and look. Yeah, I think it's just some base metal, but let me make sure that's glued in, right? Yeah, it's glued in. I could clean these up. This one can go in my fashion lot, because it could be pewter, and that's nice. Oh, this is just a faux piece made to look really old. But look at that plastic with all that glitter. It's really cute. And here's the back. Made to look antique, and it's not. If I find any other matching pieces to this, This will go into a crafting lot. Let's see if I find, let me look. Okay, I think I see pearls. So let me just end with this. Pearls. Okay, so I'll go through that later. Okay. Got a pretty heart. Oh, it's marked. Look at that. It's marked. You know what? At least I end with something good. Oh, it says Avon. But I think it's 925 Avon. But Avon, I don't know what it is about Avon jewelry that just does not have a lot of value. And I'm old, so I used to sell Avon when I was 20 when I did that. I bought my first house and moved in this neighborhood, and I wanted something to do more than what I already was doing. But I started selling Avon. And I have to say, I made no money selling it. I'd go door to door passing out these little magazines, these pamphlets to sell. And I tend to just buy. I think I have a problem with that. I tend to buy a lot and don't sell. But Avon, for some reason, doesn't have a, maybe it will in the future. When the young people look at it and think it's all old and great, they'll want to buy it for more money than what it's worth. Okay, let me just focus on this. But this is an Avon, and it's sterling, so there you go. This is worth money because it's sterling. And the Avon part is just, this could be older. Oh no, I'll look into it. But I'm guessing, looking, I mean, is the necklace Avon too? We'll see. Maybe, for sure this is a $10 item. It's nice enough to be $10, even though it's Avon, because it's real sterling. And that could be a gemstone. We'll see. An Avon piece, 925, right? Maybe it's not 925. Yeah, it's 925. Okay, well, let me get this out. What I really wanted was the pearls. I didn't realize there's going to be some sterling. Oh, this could be sterling also. Let me see. That looks handmade. This one does. Okay, ooh, this bracelet definitely looks like it was handcrafted. Look at that. I really like handmade pieces of jewelry. A lot. It's getting dark, so I'm having trouble seeing. There we go. This is really tangled up in there, and I want to be very careful with the Avon necklace because I know it's not worth a lot anyway. And if the necklace is damaged, then I'm gonna have to, it is so tangled up in here. Then I'll have to scrap it. So be careful. Yeah, so one thing I'm noticing so far with these shop Goodwill lots, these big ones, it'll say in the listing that there will be no gold or precious metals. However, when a piece like this gets tangled up in the jewelry, I think maybe they're just not going through it because it's just too much. Oh, this is the pearl. So this pearl's tangled up in here too. Okay, well, I am past the 30-minute mark, and I just want to keep my videos down to 30 minutes. I will come back when I do another video, and I'll just start off with this one. So let me just end it with what I got that I think is nice. These are nice. This will go in my fashion lot. These are worth $1. Cute little hearts. And then anything else good jump out? Oh, this, perfect. I found this. I don't really care for the earring itself. It's too small, but I do like this piece here. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with that. So that's pretty much, that's it. I think the last thing that was gonna be great is gonna be in here. However, I'm past my 30-minute mark, so I'm going to end the video and I will come back and finish up with this first bag. Thank you so much for watching.